Racism has no part in anything that is actually said is developed and has any form of a higher status as being called a human being. It is, how can I put it, animalistic. It has its place in a barbaric mindset. It is so, it is so blatantly evil that it and completely stupid that it will lump an entire group of people all in one place and decide that they're all lesser than me and my culture. You know, power power of any kind in any nation culture, when they get to the place and they get to that place, you just, the next thing that happens is a travesty where they become barbaric. They become Neanderthals. They're lower than a low grade piece of animal on the earth. And the level of violence and darkness that they will stoop to hurt another person who has a different color of skin, another person who could very well would have given a shirt off their back to them. These people are privileged. Something, you know, the Bible does say that the God of this world, he says, basically goes on, the wicked, they're always prospering. He says their hearts are filled with violence. Pride serve as their necklace. The way of peace they have not known. And I really, I'll be honest with you, man. I grew up with a lot of different type of European people in Canada and, you know, and other places. And out of any, you know, I'm going to be careful what I'm saying here, but I really do like, you know, what I see, what they become. But what we see coming today, people are reverting to, and it's a kind of a distasteful place of racism. Now, racism sometimes can go on the avenue when people begin to take one paintbrush and paint everyone with it because of the main prevailing actions of that culture to be disgusting. I mean, they so get deserved because of the punishment that's given upon them, which is racism. But when racism unfairly targets people who don't deserve it, or even want to just make everyone feel the same, then it's disgusting. And it's even disgusting when it comes from people who claim to be better, when they're just as bad, they're just as sick, they're just as disgusting, they're just as ugly, and it's only a matter of time when their civilization falls. And who's going to be racist against them? Aliens?